I'm going to take you to a trip that's going to be very a lot more focused and a lot more targeted than what PROCEDIN presented. Why? Because I'm going to share with you a story of a build project that was addressed and aimed to support municipalities, 3 municipalities in Estonia, Tartu, the second largest city, in Finland, Turku, and in the Netherlands, Rotterdam. So you can already imagine 3 different cities in terms of size and in general goals as well. And I'm going to take you to a journey and show you how we approach the topic of supporting those who work hands-on on innovation public procurement. So we had a very, very like focused project, and how we started it, how we approached it. You could have already heard a bit from Robert at the beginning of the day when he talked about empathy map, because both Pedal and Civita, we are the middleman. So for the first thing we do, we need to understand our client. We need to understand who we work with. So therefore, we focused first on the insights and the insight report, but we did it in a way that already supported interaction between cities. So we put them in buddy pairing session. We facilitate them, we help them to cover different aspects of their everyday job on public procurement, but we did it to help them to get to know each other, to understand the context better, to figure out where they are, how they work, what are they struggling with. So that's why we identified some incentives, so we collected some challenges, we listed procedures and also the legal framework and the case studies. And the empathy map that Robert presented in the morning was part of this whole process. Why? What for? Because we wanted the next next steps in our project to really address the needs of those who are working with public procurement. And it turned out that I'm pretty sure that what you see here, I wouldn't say it's obvious, but I don't think that having all the conversation we already had today and addressing different challenges, you won't be surprised with what we came up with or what we had on our tables. So knowledge sharing, exchanging documents, exchanging or presenting tools that some municipalities, Turku, was using to assess if the procurement they are going to work on should be the innovation public procurement or not. So very practical, very hands-on findings. Also, we talked about procedures, about the support that all municipalities are receiving from the national competence centers and how it helped them. I would say the great example was the Rotterdam, how it helped them to get where they are now. And what we did, we took those learnings and we designed a series of workshops. Some of them online, some of them on site, as a way to also build the community and work on the network side of the community, let's say. So what we've learned that we're different, but we're facing the same challenges. Not very innovative conclusion, but as it was said already today, sometimes it's good to hear things that are obvious just to kind of be back on the good track. Also, that planning and is the best strategy for the innovation procurement. So having in mind screening what types of procurement can be done using the innovative approach. What we also learned from trainings, so listening to the procurers, was that what works the best are case studies, even if they cannot be, directly implemented. They are triggering new approach, new way of doing things in terms of procurement. I don't want to say things that we discussed at the table because they were very much in line with what is here. But what was also quite important is to listen to your client. That's the second in the middle of this of the lower bar. So all people that we talked with were emphasizing how important it is to be aware of the perspective of the other side. This other side can be, we can talk about citizens, we can talk about suppliers, that was also mentioned already today, and collect feedback, understand what they are struggling with, and use that knowledge to implement it into the process. More, if you are interested in diving deeper, this video can help you with that. The presentations will be shared with you. So click the link, enjoy the video. But what I also wanted to emphasize was the value of exchange of stuff. So people having opportunity to meet, to see the working environment, to dive deeper into the ecosystem that their colleagues from other cities are working in. And in terms of sustainability and the impact of the project, I would say that's one of the most practical and crucial part. As I said at the very beginning, if you look at the list of challenges, I don't think that there is anything that would be a surprise for you. So cities are dealing with, or people working on innovation public procurement in different cities, doesn't matter the size, are dealing with the budget restrictions, with the lack of case studies that could help them to proceed with the procurement, lack of understanding both on the complexity of innovation procurement procedures and the need for using that particular way of procuring were also raised. What works? Case studies, evaluation of potential of procurement to decide if it's innovative or not. This collaboration that we mentioned already for the innovation, for the public procurement team not to be like an island, but be in the middle of the action. And as a consequence, encouraging collaboration between different departments, because in our case we work with the municipalities. What's going to happen? It's hard to believe that BUILD is reaching the final steps. but that's the reality. In September, we will sum up what we've learned, what we've heard from our colleagues in set of information kit with some innovative solutions like quiz and educational cards. So check the website. If you have questions regarding Build and what we've learned, feel free to reach out to me or Robert. We would be happy to share more.